Welcome back to the Wonky Brain podcast. I just want to come on here and yap a little bit because I feel like one, I haven't posted in a minute. Sorry, guys. I've been hella stressed out and kind of depressed. Not kind of, like high key depressed. But that's normal, right? Especially nowadays, I feel like everybody's got some sort of depression or anxiety that they're dealing with. Um, but I just want to talk about the fact that everybody says it's gonna get better. Shove it up your ass. Like, shove it up your ass. Because I'm sorry. It might get better in the sense that, like, you know how to handle things a little bit better, or you figure out what you want to do for work so you're not as stressed out about that aspect of your life. But dealing with bills, dealing with doctors, dealing with health insurance, dealing with mortgages, how does that get better? It only gets more stressful unless you're loaded, unless you make like $1 million a year. Otherwise, how are you not stressed out? Because everything, groceries, I see so many comments still on TikTok about grocery prices, gas prices, and these are adults. These are grown adults complaining about this stuff. But everyone wants to sit there and say that it's going to get better, that it's going to get easier. Stop lying to us. Stop stop lying to us. Just say that, oh, your mental health, it'll get easier to deal with. Don't say it's going to get better because it's not. It's not. It's getting more stressful. I realize the older I get, the more things I'm stressed out about. And they just keep saying, "Well, you'll be able to deal with it." I don't know about you guys, but personally, I didn't really have much of a childhood, so I feel like now I'm just scrambling to like feel that last bit of that goofy childhood vibe. And everyone's like, "No, you have to grow up. You have to be a grown up now. You have to be an adult. You have to figure out what you want to do with your life." I don't want to. I don't want to. I was never a kid, never got to be a kid. And now you want me to grow up and you want me to deal with everything? You want me to spend money on mortgages and rent and health insurance and phone bill. Like, I've been paying my phone bill and my car insurance since I was 17. But still, some people didn't have that and now they have that. Like, I want to know how we used to live so freely and now we have a grading system. What? What the fuck is up with that? I don't want to live like this. I want to be free. I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I want to go frolic in a field and I want to go pick berries with my girlfriends. I don't want to clock into work. I don't want to have to go to therapy. I don't I wouldn't need therapy if all we had to do was frolic in a field and pick berries or live somewhere tropical. Like, I say that all the time too. I'm like, I swear if I lived in Hawaii, my life would not be this depressing. Like, I don't think I'd be so depressed all the time, so sad all the time. Because if I was sad, I'd just go to the beach, I'd just go hike in a tropical mountain. But no, I'm stuck here in New Jersey. Everyone's like, New Jersey's so good. You can do whatever you want there. You can go hiking, you can go snowboarding, you can go to the beach. Yeah, but it's all based on season. And if you don't like snowboarding or skiing, then what do you do in the winter? Sit in your room? Like, if I was somewhere tropical, I personally would just love to live on a beach. That's the dream. That's the life goal, too. Eventually, when I'm old enough and capable enough, which I don't know when I ever will be capable of living on my own and like functioning on my own, because I call my mom for every little thing. Like, I'm like, I can't figure this out with insurance. Call my mom. I can't, this doctor's giving me a problem. Call my mom. And yeah, I'm 23 years old. Does not mean that I want to deal with it alone. I don't. And society's like, no, you should be getting ready to move out soon, maybe 2 more years at most. No, I like it here. I don't want to. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily say I like it here, but I feel comfortable here. It's secure. And I'd rather pay rent in my own house than have to go live in an apartment building and pay rent to some asshole. who doesn't give a shit, who doesn't help me, who doesn't help me call doctors. Like, why do we have to move out? Why do we have to function? Lately, that's just been such a struggle for me, is like, why do I have to function in society? Why do I have to go to work and make money? Why can't I just go frolic? Why can't I just go disappear to Hawaii and live on a beach? Like, what's the issue there? If I figure out a way to feed myself and put clothes on my body, do I need to have a place of, like, live in a home? What if I just build a little beach bed? You know? Like, why do we have to pay money for everything? For literally everything. I don't know. That's just always been a thought of mine where I'm like, wow, society, we really, yeah, sure, technological, hello, why can't I talk? Technological advances have skyrocketed, and everyone's like, no, we're on the up. No, because mentally we're on the down. We're decreasing in stability. If you haven't noticed, nobody's stable anymore. Everybody's struggling. Everybody wants to, just go frolic in the field now. People who were like, no, I want to work, I want to do this, I want to do that, they just want to go frolic now because they're sick of it. Because they're sick of the backwardsness of living in a society that doesn't give a fuck about you. You know? A government who doesn't care. There's fucking people fighting about blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to get into politics on here because, God, if I did, there would be a whole fucking uproar. But I'm just saying, like, there's people fighting on Democratic side, on Republican side. There's people in my comments, people when I voted for whoever, posted it on my Instagram story that this person, ta-da, whatever. I feel like I'm just, I posted the Trump one, and everyone was like, oh my God, unfollow. People are fighting all over the place about that. They're fighting on TikTok, they're fighting on Instagram, they're fighting on Twitter, or X, whatever the fuck it's called. Everybody's angry now. I just want us all to be happy. I just want everyone to be like, peace, love, happiness, vibes. Just go frolic. That's all I want. But no, we have to sit and be miserable in a society that's just fucking pitting, like, we're just pitted against each other. If nobody has realized that by now, they're literally just pitting us against each other and being like, yep, they'll fucking take care of themselves. They'll slowly deteriorate on their own. I just want us to be happy, man. I want to be stress-free. I don't want to have to worry about calling my health insurance. I don't want to have to worry about getting in touch with this person and this person just to get to one fucking conclusion. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this shit. I want to be a cave woman. That's what I want. I'm tired of living in society and living in the real world. In reality, fuck reality. All I gotta say. I don't want no part of it. Didn't ask to be part of it, and now I'm part of it, and I don't want to be. I want to get out. I want to go live in the mountains or on a beach and just do my own thing. But society's like, no, you have to contribute. You have to get a job. You have to pay bills. Like, don't even get me started on taxes. Don't. That shit irks me. They're like, you actually owe us money. How? I'm a bartender. I barely make money. Like, yeah, my tips do pretty good, but pay-wise, in New Jersey, as a bartender, if you have tips included in your income, which is usually the way it goes, I literally made $5 an hour. $5 an hour plus tips. So say it was a really shitty night for tips, you barely went home with money that night. And you're telling me I still owe the government money? Get out of here. I just get aggravated thinking about it. I'm getting myself mad right now because I know I have to finish my taxes. And I just don't want to. Absolutely not. Get that shit out of here. Like, literally, shove it up your ass and move on. Leave me alone. Just, that's all I gotta say. I've just been very aggravated that I have to partake in society and in reality. I want to go, you know what? My friend Kristen and I, we were saying to each other the one night, if you have Roku TV, that screen that pops up and it's Roku City and it's just Purpleville, like little purple cars driving through. She texted me and she was like, I wish we could live in Roku City. And you know what? I wish we could too. I really do. Just Roku City, me and Pookie. I like to call it Pookieville, where it's just me and Pookie and nothing bad can happen to us and everything is great and grand and money doesn't matter and we just get to frolic and go swimming and live happily ever after. Because I'm tired of this society. I am. I'm tired of the government. I'm tired of society. I'm tired of shitty people. Like, I'm tired of people treating each other like fucking garbage. Like, why can't we all just get along? I know that's like an impossible ask, but why do we have to be so mean to each other? Why? I just want to vibe. I want everyone to vibe. But the world's angry. The world's really angry right now. Like, even Mother Nature's angry. All these forest fires, all these droughts, all this sickness. Like, somebody's angry. Somebody up there, whoever's up there, is not happy with the way that the world is going right now. And so we're all angry. We're all struggling. Everything is so expensive. Everybody's so mean. It's just, life is so hard right now. If we're being 100% honest, like, people ask you, how are you? Like, in public, you see them at the gym. They're like, oh, how are you? How are you doing? And you just say, good. You're like, good, how are you? It's simply just because you don't feel like having that deep conversation with somebody where you're like, you know what? Actually, I'm miserable. Like, life kind of sucks. But if we were honest with each other, we would have more conversations in depth about how life kind of sucks right now. Like, a lot of us are pretty miserable right now. But we don't want to have that deep conversation. We just want to keep it at the surface. Even with people that we like kind of fuck with, like that we get along with and we probably see more often than others, it's still just like, yeah, I'm good. It's because everybody's just fed up. Everybody's done. Like, oh, I just want to tell everybody to kick rocks. People hit me up to hang out. I don't know. Leave me alone. I'm at peace. All I want to do is sit in my room, do my podcast, watch some TV, read a book, go to the gym. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be bothered. And that's simply because I'm so drained from life, from reality. It's not even from other people. It's simply from me just being so drained from having to partake in regular activities. That's insane. And I feel like I've noticed that with a lot of people lately. Like, people are just like, I don't have the time or energy to hang out because I'm just fed up. Like, I'm just tired. And I can't say I blame anyone. Like, I'm exhausted. I want to rot in bed. That's what I want to do. I go to the gym and I rot in bed. That's my daily routine. But I don't know. These are just thoughts that I have all the time that I'm just sharing with you guys. I'm just yapping right now. But I'm sick of reality. I'm sick of society. I want everyone to be at peace, and that's just impossible. That's literally impossible. So instead, we settle for whatever the fuck they call this life. This is the good life. No. No, it is not. Like, I'm not happy. No, I am not. I want to. You know? But it's all good. Like, good, how are you? I'm great. Good. Yeah. Yeah. But come back next time. I'm gonna have a different guest on Saturday. Hopefully, as long as everything works out, I should have a different guest with me on Saturday. And then I will also have Kristen back on because we're going to do an episode on intrusive thoughts and impulsivity and possibly a little talk about memory loss because that kind of like feeds into those two topics. Because you just be like, oh, I don't even remember what I was thinking about 2 minutes ago. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this rant about how much life sucks right now. And yeah, share this with your friends, like, subscribe, the fucking all that bullshit. And as I always say, stand the fuck up and get over your bullshit and stop accepting bullshit treatment. Love you guys.